Welcome back to International Star Media, the Gold Star Standard at the Gold Star Standard. Reactions, reviews, and news you can use. Once again, I am your host, International Yada, for the records and the dollars, and check it out. We got one to talk about y'all today. Once again, don't throw your life away. We're just gonna name this video "Don't Throw Your Life Away" and or "No Guidance." No Guidance would have been a very proper name. Okay, here we go. Let's get straight off into this. Terreionna Paschal. And there she is. Terreionna Paschal was sentenced to 23 years to life in prison after she pleaded guilty to killing Cleveland State University professor Todd Morgan in his Hudson home in 2023. All right, we're going to get straight off into this. Once again, do not throw your life away. Everything is not for everybody. As you can tell from this story, there was no guidance. Everything is not for everybody. Go find yourself something legal to do so you don't end up like Terreionna. Okay, here we go. We're going to do this one a little different today. We're going to start with the sentencing and work our way back through the story. Very interesting. Here we go.
A heartbroken family gets justice but may never feel closure after a woman learns her punishment for killing a Cleveland State professor inside his own home in Hudson.
Our family has been rocked by this death, and we have seen the devastating effects on those who loved him the most.
Their daddy will be missed for every moment of their life, for everything. It's just a deep, deep hole in my heart.
Dr. Todd Morgan was shot and killed in April of 2023. The woman who pulled the trigger was someone the professor had just met online a few days before that murder. Good evening. I'm Damon Maloney in for Rob Powers tonight. News 5's Bob Jones.
Now, he met her online a few days before the murder. She was masquerading as an adult consensual sex worker. Let's get off into this, though. Here we go.
Jones was in the courtroom today when both the victim's family and the killer spoke.
I would like to say, I hope you burn in hell, but I can't. Because I'm a Christian. I serve a God.
Sandy Morgan, the mother of Dr. Todd Morgan, speaking about her painful loss, remembering her son as a loving father whose kids are now 6 and 12, and a proud Cleveland State business professor who cared for his students.
All I know, he was brutally murdered by you, and he basically died for nothing.
She delivered many of her emotional comments directly to the woman who took Todd's life, Terreionna Paschal.
Todd's family deserves to know what really happened that day. If you ever find the courage to tell the truth.
Prosecutors say the two met online in April of 2023 and then a few days later for the first time in person after Todd allowed Paschal into his home on West Streetsboro Road in Hudson.
They mutually agreed to meet, so he let her in the house, so there was nothing that would have led him to suspect anything.
So it was a mutual agreement to meet at his house in Hudson, Ohio.
To his home on West Streetsboro Road in Hudson.
They mutually agreed to meet, so he let her in the house, so there was nothing that would have led him to suspect anything was going to go wrong when they met.
But something went horribly wrong, and Paschal shot the professor several times, leaving him to die in his home.
What happened in the moments leading up until Ms. Paschal had taken his life, only Ms. Paschal knows.
Todd's ex-girlfriend, Mary, also spoke in court. She asked police to do a welfare check after Todd didn't pick up their daughter from preschool.
She was only 4 when she waited at school for her dad to pick her up, not understanding why he never came.
Paschal pleaded guilty to aggravated murder, and a judge sentenced her to life in prison with a chance at parole in 23 years. Today,
So the sentence was life in prison with a chance of parole after 23 years. Once again, find something legal to do. Everything is not for everybody. This is a pure example of no guidance and throwing your life away right here. Here we go.
She apologized to Todd's family.
I'm very sorry, and I hope that one day that you can find it in your hearts to forgive me.
If the case had gone to trial and Paschal was convicted, she could have received life in prison without the chance of parole. But both sides felt the defendant taking responsibility and sparing the victim's family from a trial were reasons to avoid going to trial.
No words can fully express the pain.
So they saying that 23 years was sparing her. Once again, do not throw your life away. Everything is not for everybody. As far as an adult consensual sex worker with no guidance, hey, this is how it usually ends up, something bad. That's neither here nor there. Let's continue.
The emptiness and the profound sense of loss that we feel.
Sandy says she feels a deep hole in her heart. After Todd's death, she learned he had earned tenured professor status at CSU, news he never got to celebrate.
I feel like I'm living a nightmare.
And that's that on that. She was sentenced to 23 years to life in prison. It's a long time to be in prison. Okay. Now let's get off into this story. What led up to this? Hang tight. Here we go. Check it out.
Copy. Didn't need a smart tone.
110 break for your return.
Good.
2015 Porsche, black in color to Todd Morgan from that address.
He's down. So I see someone down. Oh, nice blood.
She said he was down. She looked in the window and seen Todd through the window of the victim, and she said he was down. Let's go.
We'll probably go. It looked like it. Go down.
There's a lot of blood. Party looks to be, I might have fell. Oh, it's open. Oh, wow.
Copy.
Looks like a suicide. I don't see a weapon.
Okay, they said it looks like a suicide, but I don't see a weapon. So they thought he shot himself. It was so much blood around, they thought he shot himself, but they didn't see a weapon.
I know. That's why I'm thinking something else.
Said that's why I'm thinking something else, like a homicide. There's no weapon around.
Bullet case in here, which that's weird. Why is there a bullet case in here?
And he made it all the way over there.
Make sure that's nobody else in the house.
There were also bullet cases in the other room. And they said, how did he make it over there? You know, because they were first thinking it's suicide. But where's the weapon? Why are there bullet cases in the other room?
There's 2 casings right here,
Like 3 cases here. 1 casing over there.
but no weapon.
I don't even think so. As long as it is obvious and apparent and somebody can tell me if he is cold or stiff, no. I mean, is it in the mouth? Side of the head. Yeah, it's yeah.
I don't see
somebody saw him.
I don't see any chest rise or anything.
If I could just know that he's like
Apparently
at
he was
least
supposed to
rigorous.
pick his kid up to school today.
Okay.
Never showed up.
Okay. You guys went through the house.
Yeah.
All right, if you can just touch it and tell me. If
Am I able just to step up, like just kind of?
Yeah, do what you need.
I won't touch anything.
No, do what you need to do.
This way. We have one shell casing at the front door, and then we have one shell casing at the front door, and then 3 shell casings in the back door. Yeah, it's inside.
So it's 1 shell casing at the front door, she said, and 3 shell casings by the back door. Definitely not a suicide.
He's inside.
Yeah, 41 years old.
And the door looks like it was forced open. Yeah, we did. No, what? We can't find a weapon. This is hard to write the word. Yeah, I checked.
More? Oh, okay.
Where's the... we didn't step over there. We stepped over the water bottles. No. And then I checked EMS. I checked, what's his name? The guy that checked to make sure.
Lombardo, yeah.
Yeah. And his shoes did not match that.
Okay, so.
And he's the only one that went in.
Let me double check Sean's.
Yeah.
Right.
Unless when Sean walked back out, he did, but we both went over the water bottle.
Alright. Lee, just
Yes, sir.
measure. No.
I'm gonna look at their shoes.
Alright. Yeoman?
I thought I'm gonna go check. It's not mine. Can I see the bottom of your boot real quick, just to see? No. Can I see the bottom of your shoe? Please.
I try to tippy toe around.
We just have their shoe prints coming out. We just want to make sure they don't.
I only went in and I tippy toed around them.
Okay.
He went in the house. I didn't.
Alright, are you guys good? Oh, yeah, if you are. Yeah.
He said as long as
Doesn't match their shoes.
Doesn't match mine or yours.
No.
Footprints matching, not matching any of the officers.
Hey, officer.
I'm Officer Bowen, Hudson Police Department.
Hi there.
Hi. I was wondering if when the last time you saw your neighbor.
Todd.
Yeah. Have you?
Well, I see him pretty regularly. We're in and out.
Yeah.
You know, we cross paths.
Okay.
Remember
Remember last time?
last exact time, I think he had his kids this weekend.
He had his kids this
I think
weekend?
he has shared custody.
Okay.
And today is Wednesday. I think I saw him. Gosh, Monday?
Monday? Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, we didn't say hi or anything.
You just saw him pull in?
Yeah.
And
But
crossing?
we definitely waved
Yeah.
over the weekend.
Okay.
Not on Monday. But when it was real nice over the weekend, I remember we were like waved like, hey, give him a hey. And he had his kids here. They were doing hit the bat off the T-ball.
Oh, okay.
I think she got like a 10 and a 3.
Okay.
Or a 10 and a 5.
Okay.
Boy and a girl.
Have you seen anyone at the house or hear
Haven't
anything?
seen anything. And I'm retired, recently retired. I'm here all the
You're
time.
here. You haven't heard anything?
Haven't
seen
heard
anything?
a peep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard like boom, boom.
7:15, 7:20?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a couple seconds later, then boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
I didn't know what was going on, if someone was working, pounding something.
Okay.
Or whatever. And then I saw somebody
come out of the house to the car that was next to the Porsche. They were in the car. I mean, it was
in
there.
the Porsche?
No, it was next to the Porsche.
Okay.
And it was there when I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock. You know, as I walked.
The car was already there.
The car was
this
already
morning.
there.
At 5?
Was due. Yeah, when I woke up.
Okay.
But at 7:15, 7:20, I heard, and then I saw someone come out of the house, go to the car, open up the car, was there for a while, and then took something back into the house, like a package or a box, it looked like.
Okay.
And then came back out.
Seemed like they got a witness, the first eyewitness to the crime. That's what it seemed like. Don't throw your life away out there. Think before you act. Everything is not for everybody. You getting into something that you know nothing about, no knowledge of. Get your life together.
Not running, but walking fast.
Quick paced?
Yes.
At what time was that?
It had to be 7:20.
At 7:20.
Yeah,
Okay.
that it all happened within a couple.
That was
minutes.
when you heard the
two shots. I'm assuming.
2 bangs.
I don't know. Yeah. And then I thought someone was banging on something, and then a little pause, and then 4 more. And then they got in the car, and they left, but they didn't like leave fast. They just were like going down the driveway.
Okay. Can you describe that car?
It was a smaller car, light colored, maybe a light blue, light gray. I couldn't get the make of it. I checked my ring and I can't. It didn't pick it. It didn't pick it up.
Okay. It was it like a 4-door or a 2-door?
I couldn't tell.
Did you see the person that was driving?
No, I didn't. No, I did not.
Okay.
I did not see the person.
Okay.
My wife thinks
Did you?
it was long hair.
Wait, well, come on, I'll talk.
So he said his wife thinks it was long hair. He didn't see the person clearly who went in and out of the house, but he said his wife thinks it was long hair.
Okay. Okay.
His office room up there. I think you were coming out of the bathroom. So we have this big, like we have a balcony right there.
Sure.
So he was coming back to his office from the bathroom. And I said, did you hear that? And he goes, what? And I go, I don't know. It kind of sounded like gunshot. But then you live in Hudson. You don't, you just, in the perspective,
Sure.
like it would never in a million years. And there's cars up there all the time
Yeah.
that have popping noises.
And she drove there from Cleveland. So Cleveland and Hudson. Hold on, give me 1 second. From Cleveland to Hudson. Okay, here we go.
Truck. So
Sure.
I didn't think anything of it. I heard boom, boom, and then I thought it was boom, boom, but
Okay.
there was a little bit of pause. But I was not even thinking it was gunshot until after it happened. So then I saw somebody come out of the house with long hair to the shoulders. I couldn't even tell you if it was male or female, to be honest with you. It looked like a smaller frame, not a big person. Got into a little car. I wouldn't say the car was champagne colored. He said it was bluish. So there you go for our perspective of what it was. There are cars. Todd, from what I know, he's only been here less than a year. He has 2 children from different mothers. They're coming and going all the time, dropping kids off.
Oh, sure.
And there's always like a Jeep there from somebody he knows. And I don't know if it's one of the mothers or not, but it's a newer Jeep.
Okay.
This was a car that I'd never seen.
You'd never seen that car
No,
before?
and you get up at 5 in the morning and you said it was there.
It was there when I was.
Yeah, and so when I got up, because that's my.
So one said it was a champagne colored car. The other one said it was a bluish colored car. And they had never seen the car before out there. I'm making these points. Keep in mind.
Bathroom mirror, so
Okay.
I get ready right there, and it's a clear shot.
Sure.
It was a car I'd never seen.
Okay.
I got up at. I left the house at 7:23 today because I'm thinking I'm going to be late for my 7:40
Sure.
meeting. So that's how I know what time it was when I left the house. So that person came out, like Gene said, grab something from the car. I thought it was more like a package. He thought it was like a box. Again, we weren't putting anything in perspective. It's just what we walked as passing by. And then the person took something back into the house and then came back out and then just drove away. And Gene even commented like, well, there couldn't have been anything. They're not in a rush. So.
Okay. And how long were they, once they returned into the house, how long were they there for?
I mean, it was just
it was like they
walk in, walk back out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Threw something on the floor. And
I couldn't even tell you after we heard that boom boom what time we was at, like right away. I don't even remember.
Okay. And that car was sitting in the driveway when you guys woke up at 5. Okay.
I don't get up at 5.
When you got up at 5. When you saw that person, would you describe him as a male or a female? Couldn't tell.
At first I thought it was a female, and he goes, I kind of thought it was a male. Again, so.
It could be either or.
Yeah,
okay.
Smaller frame.
Smaller frame.
Again, for perspective, the person had a smaller frame. She thought it was a female. He thought it was a male. Long hair, as you can see on the screen. The hair was down and a smaller frame. Okay, here we go.
Hair down.
Long hair.
Yeah.
Dark hair?
Long, dark hair.
Yeah. All right. So here's a business card.
Okay.
Would you be able to email that? Do you know how to? Would you be able to save it and email it?
He didn't even know what the code was to get it on his iPad.
Okay.
It's the iPad.
I'm sure I could figure it out.
I don't have Ring, so I don't know.
So I would just take a picture and send it? Take a picture of the screen and send it?
Yeah, take a picture of the screen. Yeah, with the timestamp on it. Yeah, try that. At least we have, because they're going to see if maybe they can see what kind of model car it is.
Okay.
And I read somewhere that like Ring can probably get more data, so we might have to sign a consent or something for you to access the Ring. So if that's the case,
yeah, that'd be great.
Because I said it has to be motion usually, doesn't it? To have an event. He said he thinks it just does it like every hour.
Okay. But yeah. See, I don't know Ring.
Yeah, that's after the fact.
Okay, because it's clear.
Well, that's because remember at 7:30 it was gone.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe try to take a screenshot of that, and then this is our detective.
Okay.
That's his email, so you can take this, and then they'll also probably be in contact with you as well.
Okay.
If you can't send it,
all right.
You can also, if you can't send it, you can email him and say,
I'll figure it out.
I have the Ring footage. I'm not able to send it. They'll be able to help you out too.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I can help you take a screenshot.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Okay, they say this is the vehicle right there.
Todd. Her name's Mary. Hi, Mary.
Yes.
Do you mind if we come in?
Yeah, he was going to come in, but...
Yeah, you got a little one inside. Do you mind if we do this outside?
Yeah, we can do it outside. We prefer the little ones. Are you... Do you know Todd?
I'm just boyfriend of...
Oh, okay.
Mary.
Okay, Mary. So, Todd, we found Todd.
So this is Todd's, the baby mama, his ex-girlfriend.
Dead today. So...
And any explanation?
We're still in ongoing investigation. We have the detectives looking into it right now.
Yeah, as we find out more, we can obviously let you guys know.
So they just informed his ex-girlfriend of his passing.
But right now it is an investigation.
Yes.
At the residence?
At his house.
Can't tell us anything?
At his home. We found him dead in the home.
When's the last time you heard from him?
I think it was a text on Saturday, maybe. I'd have to look at my phone.
Text on Saturday.
Thank you. Yeah.
And so he's required to do an iSober device.
What's that?
It's to he'll breathe into it, and it reads whether he's had a drink or not.
For the vehicle.
Just any.
Oh wow, anything at all. Okay.
And.
So Todd had to do like a breathalyzer, an in-home breathalyzer. Must have been on some type of probation. He was also just became a professor at the school there in Cleveland.
The last report I got was from yesterday at 7 o'clock in the morning.
You get reports from?
Yeah, it emails the results.
So you got a result for that test yesterday?
Yes, I can pull it up.
Does it give no?
Oh, so he the test that he had to take, the breathalyzer test that he had to take on a regular, notified his ex if he was drinking, and probably also notified the courts if he was drinking. That's interesting. Probably has something to do with a custody thing. Here we go.
Numbers, or just say if it's positive or negative for alcohol?
It does give numbers.
Okay.
What's this test called again?
iSober.
iSober?
iSober. Okay, it's an iSober device that check this alcohol levels. It's interesting.
And it was last done on April 18th. 7:01. So he was fine.
Is that the result? So...
Yeah, this would be the result.
Okay. Cool.
CT cans.
And then I could look at the text message for last time.
That was from the 18th, correct? So yesterday.
Yes, 18.
Okay, thank you.
So we knew he was alive yesterday then. Okay. Does he have any strange friends or anything? Anything weird happen yesterday you know of?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
You know if he was dating anybody by chance?
I had we had an interview with a social worker.
Okay.
And I think that was back in January. And at that time he said he was dating someone. I don't remember the name.
You did confirm or deny that? You don't know?
No, I don't know for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Last text message was from Saturday.
Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
It was just about days to watch the kids, it looks like. Okay.
This.
Last known caller. They say Terreionna Paschal was the last known caller. Once again, don't throw your life away. Take heed to this.
Can you tell her to call Hudson Police Department? Hudson Police Department, Hudson, Ohio.
Okay, I sure will. What friend she's staying with?
I don't know, man. It's some friend. I mean, she's a friend. You know, look like a little girlfriend. You know, she's a young girl. I'm an older man, and you know, I'm trying to get my but it ain't all like that. You know. What can you tell me about her? Can you tell me anything about her? Like, what's her lifestyle?
So she must have had her address posted to this house right here. He said she was just a young girl, you know, like a little girlfriend, a little friend, you know. This right here probably was one of her teas. Let's continue.
She just a young lady just trying to make it in this world, and she got two kids. And she loves her kids. How did you meet her? I've been knowing her for years. You're not in any trouble, sir. I'm not in any trouble. I'm just trying to get some background.
What kind of car she drive?
What kind of car does she drive? What color? Silver.
Hey, sir, you mind if we come in the house to check just to make sure she's not here?
Hell no, you know what time it is? I'm in the bed. My dog barking. I'm my grandkids upstairs in the bed. Y'all think y'all gonna just walk through my dog's house? Hell no. Ain't no Terreionna in here. Okay, I'm telling you. When's the last time you seen her driving that car?
So they said she was driving a similar car, if not the car that was on those pictures. And also that she stays there. Not looking good for Terreionna Paschal. Let's continue with this one. This is something deep.
A couple days ago, she's in a silver Ford Fusion. Ford Taurus. All right. Now we're going to contact the police department next time you talk to her, okay?
Yeah, I'm not going to bet on that.
Because obviously we're at your house, right? So.
Yeah, she ain't in my house. You know, I'm not putting my dogs up like that. Dang, she ain't in.
Okay. I mean,
I definitely will let her know. Y'all know.
The old man said, I'll let her know y'all came through here, but you will not be walking through my house with them dogs while my dogs is out. It is not going to happen tonight.
Just a little funny that her mail comes here and she's not living here?
Well,
and she's not here?
No, she's not here.
I mean, you could.
Did y'all knock on my door?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Ain't nobody here. If my grandkids wasn't upstairs in the bed, I would let y'all come through here.
So let me ask you this. How did you get involved with her?
I've been knowing her for, when my wife died 8 years ago.
Okay. So how did you meet her, though?
He said his wife died 8 years ago. So this is probably how he got to know her. Been knowing her for about 8 years, it seemed like. You know what was going on. Y'all know what was going on.
Did you meet her online or?
No, I met her at a grocery store.
At a grocery store?
Yeah.
And then did she move in here?
No, she didn't really move.
Do you have her phone number?
Apparently he's saying that she's
What's that?
She's with one of her
You don't?
girlfriends in Garden
She's
Valley.
getting mail to your house and you don't even have her phone number?
No, sir, no. I mean, y'all
I mean, who knows if he's saying shit.
Yeah.
She's probably not.
Yeah.
You want to give me that
So you
information?
can see silver Ford Taurus.
Yeah, how far is that from here?
That's not far.
Oh, we could follow you over there. Is that an apartment complex? Or? No, she could be anywhere then.
Yeah. But they have their own security there. They usually know everyone who's going in and out of there.
Yeah.
Same as this.
But she's in trouble.
I know, because
It's
she's
late at night, we get 4 cops on the front porch trying to find her.
He's doing her and stuff, but you don't know her number. Well, you get older.
You know what her phone number
I can't. It's true.
Yeah.
Cornelius, right now they just want to talk to her.
I understand that.
So can you help them out, please?
Hey.
Do you know her phone number? Thank you.
We'll start asking you a couple questions, okay? You know why you're here?
No.
We're going to advise as to why you're here?
Yes.
What's the
Murder. I don't know who did murder.
Okay. Do you want to?
Y'all check this interrogation out. This is where it all falls apart.
know what happened?
No, I'm just in shock right now. I don't know.
Shock? So you don't know why you're here?
No.
Okay. You ever been to Hudson before?
Maybe so. I don't recall.
Okay. What about around
I go there, go to a lot of places.
Okay. Because you can't recall being in Hudson?
No.
Okay. So, your phone, why would it dial 911 on April 19th? in the morning, April 19th, around 7:22 in the morning.
My phone?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why my phone was called. I didn't call nobody.
Did you call 911?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I don't know. Did they say I called? I didn't call.
Yeah, we got your phone number, and we attempted to call back that morning, to give you an answer. Well, 911 call came in. Upon we answered it, dispatch answered it. Nobody was on the other line. We called it back twice, and there was no answer. That phone call came from 328 West Streetsboro Street. You ever been to 328 West Streetsboro Street?
So they said that at the date and time of the murder, or around the date and the time of the murder, her phone called 911 in that location of the murder. That's interesting. That her phone called 911. Maybe she panicked and had a story hung up. Not sure what happened, but that's very interesting.
I really don't remember. I talked to a lot of guys, so I don't especially talked to a lot of guys.
Have you been to a home in Hudson before?
No.
No?
I don't recall.
Don't recall?
I don't remember.
You know a guy named Todd Morgan?
Morgan. Like I said, I talked to multiple guys, so I wouldn't know. They probably wouldn't give me their real name, so I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
If he gave me his real name or whatever, I don't know. I don't know nobody's name. I only know a few people's real names, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, so when I ask you, do you know Todd Morgan?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Does he look familiar to you? What do you know what happened here?
I don't know.
Am I pronouncing your name right?
Yes, that's my name.
Okay.
Terreionna Paschal.
Okay. Paschal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I talked to multiple guys, so I wouldn't recall what I do. So, I mean, I don't even remember some guys because I just don't. It's just me. I never had a father figure in my life, so I don't know.
Okay. But, I mean, looking at his face,
I'm looking.
you remember this guy, right?
You don't really look familiar.
Does he look familiar to you? Okay. What about his house?
She said she don't recognize him.
That's a nice house.
Look familiar?
I really don't remember. No, this house don't look familiar. I don't remember.
She said she doesn't recognize the house either.
You don't
Where
remember?
is this house at?
What don't you remember?
The house.
She denied knowing Todd Morgan. She said, I don't know who this guy is.
So here's what's interesting about these two photos, right? Okay, these two photos were actually on your phone.
On my phone?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
They said those pictures came off her phone. Pictures of the house. Maybe he sent her pictures while she was looking for directions to the house. Like I said, this story is very interesting.
You actually typed in a search for this guy.
Oh yeah, they say she Googled the house or looked it up on something. Maps, Google Maps, Google search. When they found that information on her phone, do not throw your life away getting into something you know nothing about.
And you viewed this image on your phone. You also did a search for 320 West Streetsville Street, and you viewed this image on your phone?
Terreionna,
we're giving you an opportunity here to talk to us. We need to know what happened.
okay, and I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on. What do you have? I don't know what's going on.
Who's that?
That's me.
Okay.
So these are phone records that they had of her calling, texting them. She looked up, can police track Cash App transaction? They say this is what she Googled. Can police track Cash App transactions? What y'all think about this?
Do you use any dating apps or anything like that? Like, how do you meet? How do you meet people?
Tinder,
What else?
Bumble, POS, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when you meet,
Said Tinder, Bumble, something else. Dating apps. Y'all gotta be careful on them dating apps out there.
Mm-hmm.
Dating apps.
somebody through these apps, how does that work? You guys just have a conversation?
Yes, I mean, I pick and choose who I want to talk to, obviously. Have a conversation with guys, sometimes we need it. Sometimes it's just a hit it, quit it type of thing. Or sometimes I have relationships.
Okay. Okay, but you've never had a relationship with Todd Morgan?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I mean, I talked to multiple guys.
So do you ever like exchange phone numbers, like within the app, you engage in a conversation within an app, and then you maybe want to take the conversation outside of the app, and then you exchange numbers?
Yeah, in the app, probably, yeah. Okay.
All right. So here's what I'm going to show you. Okay, this is what I'm going to show you here is a conversation. Okay, within your Bumble app. Okay.
So they met on the Bumble app. And he finna read her some conversations that they found on her phone. So apparently she still had these apps on her phone. But even if she didn't, like we talked about before, that digital footprint, oh, they can bring it up. You know, you got to use your head for something more than a hat rack out there. International Star Media, the Gold Star Standard, at the Gold Star Standard. Let's go.
So looking at this, me is you, okay, because this is a chat history from your Bumble account. Okay, so April 16th at 1957, you send a message that says, "Hey Todd." Does this look familiar to you, this conversation?
I really don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay. So you guys have this conversation right here at the end. You know, you ask him, "Hey, you want to exchange numbers?" Right, so me would be you, and then you say that your name is Siobhan. Is that your middle name?
Yes.
Okay, so is that kind of what you go by, Siobhan? Is there any other names you go by?
No.
Just Siobhan? Terry? Okay. So you ask him if you want to exchange numbers. He says, yes, that works for me, and he gives you that phone number. Does that phone number look familiar?
No.
Okay.
I really don't remember.
Okay. So, Terry, I know that. So here's, actually that. So here's some things I want to show you. Remember I told you that I showed you these photos right here. I told you that these photos are from your phone, your search history within your phone. Remember I said that? Okay. So with that in mind, I want to show you this. This right here, these are all searches that we did within your phone. Okay? April, what is that? April 18th, April 18th, April 18th, April 18th. These are all images that you viewed. Okay? Does that guy look familiar to you now?
No, he really don't.
Is that your email address?
Yeah, but somebody emailed me something, I don't know. He think it was my phone.
So she can see this evidence stacking up against her. The text messages, the phone calls, the Google searches, the pictures that she had in her phone. Not looking too good for Terreionna.
People use your phone?
Yeah.
Who uses your phone?
When you use my phone, I don't know. I said people use my phone, but I really don't remember. I really don't. I mean, I do. I talk to multiple guys. I mean, I keep looking.
You have what? What did you say?
I said I'm single. I talk to guys, so
Okay. You talk to guys, so what they have to do with somebody else using your phone? See, these are all search engines. It came from your email address, and it's all connected to your phone. None of this rings a bell, Terreionna?
No, it does not. What's your name?
I am Detective Walker.
Detective Walker.
We're giving you an opportunity to talk about this. Okay. We got a lot of information. We got information that puts you in connection with Todd Morgan.
We have the neighbors. We have a neighbors who saw you. It's on Ring camera. You're leaving the house.
We have phone law. Okay.
Your phone puts you at the house overnight.
This phone call on the morning of April 19th, 2023, 2104, SOS. This is a phone call that came from your phone. Okay, your phone at that point was...
I don't even have that phone.
You didn't have that phone. Your sense changed numbers, you understand that, okay?
No.
You got a new phone, I think it was April 25th, you got a new phone. These are all pings, okay? These pings are... These yellow dots here, this is your phone. Okay, this is 328 West Streetsboro Street. You know what happened at 328 West Streetsboro Street?
No, I really don't know.
Yeah. Listen, you have an opportunity to talk about this. This is it. This is your only opportunity to talk about this. Okay? Today, right here, right now, as you can see, we've got a lot of information. We have DNA evidence, we have video, we have phone calls, we have Bumble chat messages. Okay, we have shell casings, we have shoe prints. We've got a lot of stuff that is a lot of good evidence here. Okay, this is your opportunity to talk to us about this. What's that?
I really don't know what you want me to say.
I want to know what happened. We want to know what happened. We have a lot of questions. I want to know what happened. We have a cash app payment at 7:04 in the morning that's sent from his phone to you. We also have a separate cash app payment that was
No chocolates and stuff, so.
What's that?
I think I'll be having chocolates and stuff, so I don't know. You probably
The gun that was used was your gun that the police took from you a few years ago. And it was the same shell casings that were used.
I've been called my gun stolen.
So the gun that was used to delete this guy was her gun that they caught her with in a case before. It was her gun registered to her.
What?
And she just said, I called that gun and stolen a long time ago. It's a lot of coincidence. It's a lot of things pointing to you. It's a very interesting case. Don't throw your life away. Find something legal to do. Everything is not for everybody. Here we go.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've been called that and stolen. Probably 4 months ago.
By who?
You said by who?
Who called you in?
Who called me in?
Yeah, what did you just say? You said what?
What did you just say? Did nobody call me in?
What did you just say?
Oh, you said you called about it.
Yeah.
Is that what you
okay.
okay. You know, there's two sides to every story. You seem like a good person. All the background we did on you.
I'm a great
your daughter had nothing but good stuff to say to you. Your sister had nothing. So we realized something happened that night. And it wasn't the way it looks to us. And we want to know what really happened there. Something bad happened, and we want to hear your side of it. Because we know you're not that person. Everything we've come up on you, you're not that person. But without you talking to us.
Yeah, that's why we're sitting here. That's why we're giving you the opportunity. Okay? We didn't care if we just booked you and take you to jail. When we're sitting here, we give you the time. We want to talk. We need to know what happened.
Oh my goodness.
Now, you know Todd Morgan.
I really don't know. I don't record their name like seriously. I don't record their name.
You shot him.
No.
You remember that?
No, I did not. No, I did not. I did. I really don't record their name. I don't.
So something we had talked about, do you have a Cash App? Cash App account?
Yes, I do.
You do have a Cash App account?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it? Okay. So, with that, is there a reason why Todd Morgan would send you a Cash App payment?
Well,
At 7 o'clock in the morning on April 19th.
I don't know. I have Christmas stuff, and I feel chocolate stuff. No.
So he sent her Cash App payment. Let's see how much of a Cash App payment did Todd send her, Terreionna?
I don't know. My friends send me Cash App. Everybody sends Cash App.
Well, why would some random guy off of Bumble that you had a conversation with decide to wake up one morning and send you $50?
$50 special. That's what this sounds like. $50 special. Find something legal to do. Everything is not for everybody. They are accusing Terreionna Paschal of driving from Cleveland, Ohio to Hudson, Ohio for $50. And let's go.
He probably just wanted to send me some money. I don't know. I really don't remember him sending me any money, but I do have people who just randomly send me money on Cash App. You can go all through my Cash App.
Sound like it's all falling apart right here. She said so if he sent her some money, she wouldn't know why he sent her some money. She just have random guys sending money to her Cash App all the time.
Why? I guess why? I mean, I love somebody send me money every morning.
There are people who are generous, and me being me, and I have kids, I know how to talk. So, it can happen. It can happen.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If you say you wake up one morning, you look at your phone, and it says, you know, Todd Morgan sent you $50. Would you not reach out to Todd Morgan and say, hey, what's that for? Or thank you, appreciate that. Or would you do that?
I reach out to anybody who sends me some money. So.
Okay, so when you got that $50 payment, did you do that?
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't remember, but I do know that I get random Cash Apps all the time, so there's nothing, I do.
So
and I ask people the cash app for money, I feel chocolate, but
She said to a woman like herself, that's nothing.
oh,
She gets random cash apps all of the time. Terreionna Paschal, don't throw your life away. You don't want to be sitting up in an interrogation room with all this evidence against you, making up stories as you go. Do not throw your life away. Everything is not for everybody. I heard her earlier in the video said she didn't have a father figure ever in her life. No guidance. Take heed. Learn from the mistakes of others. Let's go.
All right, so in order for Todd Morgan to send you any money at all, he would need to know your cash tag name, right? So how would he have gotten that cash tag name to be able to send you $50?
I don't know, he probably got it from me. Like I said, random men do send me money on Cash App if I ask. I mean, $50 is nothing, so.
So you asked him for $50?
I don't know, I don't remember. $50 is nothing. He might have been buying chocolate or whatever, chocolate, but I don't know.
You might have been buying what?
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yes. Chocolate with, shrooms in it or something, I don't know.
Okay.
But I don't
Do you
know.
do chocolate edibles? Do you make chocolate edibles?
No, I eat them sometimes.
Okay.
Wherever I know.
So where do you get them from somebody?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to stick to that, okay, because you had a couple cash apps.
Those are me.
Those are you?
Okay.
So, Todd Morgan sends you $50 in morning of April 19th. Okay.
I don't really.
Okay, but he did. So, what I want to ask you is, there was another payment.
Is it a clown?
About 23 minutes later, there was a $1,000 payment. That was.
Uh-oh. They say there was another payment. After that first $50 payment, 30 minutes later, there was a $1,000 payment that was sent from Todd's phone to her phone, from his Cash App to her Cash App. Do not throw your life away. Somebody's going to take heed out there and learn from one of these videos. But as we can see, time and time again, we got stories like this one. People making stupid decisions and getting the outcome that they didn't see coming. Everything is not for everybody. Find something legal to do.
Sent from Todd Morgan to Black Beauty. And you confirm that Black Beauty, this Cash App is you. That's you, obviously, in the picture. So he sent you $1,000. Now, we go back to a $50 payment. You say, guys send you random $50 every now and then. Okay, you guys send you random $1,000 payments?
No.
Okay, so
but it can happen. So
it could happen?
Yeah, it could happen.
Okay. All right.
So
here's what happened, though. So this money is sent. And it's sent at 7:25 in the morning. See, this is 11:25. I can't. It's a UTC time, so you got to subtract 4 hours. So at 7:25 in the morning is a $1,000 payment. That was sent from Todd Morgan to Black Beauty. What that expired. And it says waiting on sender. Okay, so basically that payment was sent, but Todd Morgan wasn't able to verify that. He got a notice back on his phone that said, hey, you need to answer the security question, whatever it was, in order for this payment to go through. That payment never went through.
So the $1,000 payment never went through because Todd didn't verify it. Todd was deceased by then, and they didn't have the answers to verify the Cash App questions for sending $1,000 from his Cash App to her Cash App. So she never got the money. This was over $1,000 in a $50 special. Gotta use your brain, your head, for more than just a hat rack. You gotta use your head for something more than just tying a ponytail onto. Take heed. Don't throw your life away.
Did you know anything about that?
No, I don't.
No?
No, anything about
You smoke cigars? What do you smoke? Cigarettes? What else?
The Black and Miles.
What's that, Black and Miles? Smoke Black and Miles.
Why, you about to go give me one?
No, I can't just smoke it.
He said, you smoke Black and Mild? She said, yeah. Why? You about to go get me one? Watch us how that ties in to the next question or questionings.
Okay, so with that, Black and Miles, is there a reason why maybe your DNA would be on a Black and Mild?
They found a Black and Mild butt at the scene of the crime. She just admitted she smoked Black and Milds. Don't throw your life away. Take heed.
Yeah, Todd Morgan.
No, I don't know. Like I told you. No, I don't know. My DNA wouldn't be. So I don't know.
DNA wouldn't be it on a Black and Mild at Todd Morgan's house?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't recall this. No, I really don't recall.
What don't you recall?
Sometimes I be too drunk. But sometimes I just don't remember, or sometimes I just don't care. So
I just don't care?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean you don't care? What do you care about?
I'm talking about sometimes about me getting me in and not calling them back. I don't care.
You just kind of use them? Is that what you mean? You don't care?
No, I'm not a user, but some men ain't so it is what it is.
So are you saying that your DNA is probably not at Todd Morgan's house at 328 West Streetsville Street?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I really don't know. I really can't recall.
So I'll tell you, it was.
Now she can't remember nothing. She said, I can't recall. I don't know if my DNA gonna be on that. Black and Mild, I cannot recall. I don't know why I got this man's address in my phone. I cannot recall. I don't know why he would send me $50, then attempt to send me $1,000. I cannot recall. Once again, she was sentenced to 23 years to life in prison. Take heed.
On 2 different Black and Milds at that house. Your DNA was on it.
No, I don't know why it would be.
Well, the only reason that you can get DNA from anything is because it was in your possession or it was in your mouth or you touched it. Okay, you see where we're going here. Terreionna, listen. We need to know what happened. What happened?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Your phone number used to be. Okay. Why? Did you get a new phone?
I lost my phone.
You lost it?
Yeah, I
When
lost
did you
my
lose it?
phone and I couldn't, sometime in April. Sometime in April.
When did you get a new phone?
Probably the same. Sometime in April.
Sometime in April. Do you know where you lost your phone?
No, that's why I got a new phone.
Okay. What's your new phone number?
Well, really? My new phone number is 216-645,
So when we were talking earlier, you said people use your phone.
mm-hmm.
Who uses your phone? When you refer to somebody that uses your phone, who would that be? When you say people use my phone, friends, family, like who would you say uses your phone?
Okay, friends, family.
Your friends? What's your friend's name? What about your sister that was there at the apartment? Does she use it?
No, my sister got her own phone.
Oh. Your daughter? Does your daughter ever borrow your phone? No.
No,
Well, your son uses your phone.
My son, no, he's not even around me.
Okay. So, who would be using your phone?
I don't know, probably one girl. I don't know, somebody be using my phone.
So if somebody is using your phone, would you be with them, or would they like take that phone and?
It's all falling
That
apart.
happened before. My friend's phone was off a few times. I let her use it. I let people use my phone when they phone up.
Well, what's her name?
Her name is Me.
Me?
Me.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Okay. So, the vehicle that you're driving, whose car is that?
It's mine.
It's your car? Okay. How long have you had that car? For a while. You're smiling. Why are you smiling?
No, I was actually looking at that.
Okay. I thought you were getting ready to tell me something. Okay. Yeah, so this car, why is there no license plate on it?
Because, I actually took it out somebody else's name.
Who's that?
Tony Rogers.
Okay.
Yeah, I took out her name.
She a friend of yours?
No, she's not. But I took it out her name, because I moved from where I was staying with her.
You were staying with her?
Yes.
Okay, was that the, Carson, 6924 Carson?
Yes.
Okay. Did you guys have a falling out or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you moved to Akron?
No, that's not why I moved to Akron.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Did she ever use your phone?
Yeah, she used it plenty of times.
She used it plenty of times?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
but, no, that's the reason why the place are gone. I just recently got some work place.
okay.
So, you know.
Who's
my sister.
Your sister?
Drive me around and bring it back.
Okay.
Not really.
So, this vehicle was seen at Todd Morgan's house on April 19th, the morning of April 19th.
I don't know how.
There's a Ring doorbell camera that faces the back of Todd Morgan's house from the neighbor's house. And this vehicle was seen by that neighbor leaving the house on the morning of April 19th.
When?
The morning of April 19th. So the morning of April 19th, go ahead.
I don't know.
Okay, so the morning of April 19th, here's what we have. We have this Cash App payment, right? I went through for $50. We have another Cash App payment that was 23 minutes later for $1,000. We have this vehicle leaving Todd Morgan's house at around 7:23 in the morning on April 19th. You said that's your car.
Mm-hmm.
Have your phone at 320 West Streetsboro Street on April 19th at 7 in the morning. Actually have your phone at that address after midnight on April 19th. Which looks like it was there overnight.
That's possible.
It's not possible.
No, I really did lose my phone, so I don't know. Really? So the neighbor said they seen me. Really?
Yes. They actually described this vehicle and described the damage to the right side of it as you were leaving. What do you think about that? I mean, with everything I'm saying to you, Terreionna, is there an explanation for it? We just want to talk to you about this. We need to know what happened, okay? April 19th, your phone, your car was at 328 West Streetsboro Street. Your DNA. Your DNA is inside of that house. Black and Miles are inside of that house. There are shoe that are inside of the house that match shoes that you're wearing in Facebook photos.
Once again, it's all falling apart. Take heed. Shoe prints match the pair of shoes owned by Pastor. Black and Miles, her phone, Cash App.
Around 7, after 7 o'clock in the morning. You remember where you were?
I wasn't at home. When was April 19th? What day was it?
It was a Wednesday.
So I probably wouldn't have been doing too much on the Wednesday.
What about a Tuesday night? Going into Wednesday, April 19th.
Wasn't with my kids or at home. I was with a friend, but I think I was at home.
So what about the morning of April 19th? What time do you usually get up? What time do you usually get up and get moving?
Get up around, well, if my kids was going to school, because my kids probably going to school. So my daughter got to be in school at 9, and my son got to be in school at 8:30.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So do you take them?
Yeah.
Or do they get on a bus?
Me or my sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take them to school.
So April 19th, where were you living?
Carson.
Carson. Were you living with, what was her name, Tonya or
Tonya?
Tonya. You were living with her?
Mm-hmm. I probably was there.
Okay. So, the morning of April 19th, this map right here. All of these dates in these times, all of these yellow dots, that's your phone. Okay, that's your phone. These red dots right here, that's Todd Morgan's phone. So on the morning of April 19th at 7:27, your phone started to move away from 328 West Streetsboro Street. You start going west on 303, you get on Route 81, and you start to travel. Okay. And at the split of 271 and Route 8, Todd Morgan's phone stops moving. It just sits here. It sits there for a couple of days until the battery dies. With that, there's a camera. There's a camera on Carson, right? There's cameras around that facility there, that complex.
Yeah.
So here's you. That's you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's your car coming back to 6924 Carson at 8:44 in the morning. Okay, which matches your phone.
First of all, my son go to school, so I was probably taking him to school or coming back from taking him to school.
So who would have been down here with your phone at 328 West Streetsboro Street? Does your son stay with you at 6924 Carson at this time? Was he living there? Or where would you?
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah.
So what if he wasn't?
Then
It sounds like your son's not always with you, is what you said, right? Right. Okay, so if you went to go get him, where would you go to go get him? Where did he stay?
He was on house arrest, so my son couldn't go nowhere.
So the morning of, if you had to take your son to school, you wouldn't have been down here on 328 West Streetsboro Street, you were saying?
Right.
But you were.
No, I wasn't.
You wasn't?
No, I wasn't.
So you go back to 6924 Carson, you're in there, you go to the house.
Yeah, technology is not okay.
Your phone sends out a signal every few seconds.
So at 9:44.
She said, technology a mother, ain't it? And laughed. It's not looking too good for her. It's not such a laughing matter when you've been sentenced to 23 years to life in prison. It's just not worth it in my eyes. Take heed. Don't follow in the footsteps of stupidity.
9:13, I'm sorry. You leave again from 6924 Carson. It looks like you traveled to Euclid. Who lives up in Euclid?
Euclid?
Looks like you said you went somewhere in Euclid for a while that day.
I know a few people in Euclid.
Okay. So.
And the whole time she is agreeing with the movements of this phone that was her. It's over for her. This is why they found her guilty right here. Do stupid things, you end up in places that you don't want to be. 23 years to life. Take heed, do not throw your life away. Everything is not for everybody.
You take your kid to school. That's what you're saying. You're going in this camera here around 9:13 in the morning. Why was the vehicle and your phone in Hudson at around 7 in the morning? Because your son doesn't stay in Hudson, you said, right? He's on house arrest. He can't. Okay, so where would you be coming from?
I don't know why my vehicle wasn't in
Terreionna. Let's have a conversation.
My vehicle was not there.
Let's talk.
It wasn't there.
It was there. We have video, we have witness, your phone was there. Your phone was there the night before. We have messages between you and Todd Morgan. I have you Google search history, you're looking up his house, you're looking it up through a real estate website, you're looking at
I don't recall him, but I look up wonderful people. If I'm talking to you, I'm going to look you up or whatever.
Okay.
Better nowadays.
Okay, so then you were talking to Todd Morgan.
I don't know.
Well, you just said you're talking to them. You're going to look them up.
If I'm talking to anybody, I'm going to look them up, but I really don't recall him. I mean, I do.
You do what?
Sometimes look people up.
Okay.
If I meet them or whatever, but I really don't recall him. I don't remember. So I really, seriously, I don't remember,
Do you remember him saying he was a professor?
No, I don't.
You meet up with someone?
No, I don't remember. I really, seriously, I don't remember.
Where your DNA was located in his house, and 2 black and miles, a condom, all kinds of different things.
Maybe.
It was. DNA doesn't lie.
So I don't know.
So
if I did do anything with him, I don't remember. I really don't remember. So I don't know.
Okay.
Here's the breakdown of what she didn't remember. Here is the breakdown.
What happened? Right here with you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you upset? Why are you upset? Tell me that. What's going on? What's making you so upset?
Because I was already accused of murder.
That's what made
Yeah,
that's what made you upset.
triggered me. That lady right there, this was my ex.
Okay. So the reason I'm showing you this is because
She said she was accused of murder before of her ex.
Wow.
Huh.
the weapon that was used, the shell casing that was taken from this case, matches the shell casing that's used in this case. The shell casing belongs to a gun that was in your possession.
Well, I don't know how I caught my gun in stolen. I don't have that gun. I called that gun in October. I don't have that gun. So, whatever, I don't remember. But you said it was used. How could it be possible? So, I don't know.
You know what happened. Just get it out. Get it out. Talk to us. I don't want you to talk to me about this.
Can you just move it out my face? I don't even want to see those names.
I need to know what happened in Hudson on April 19th. I'll talk more. I need to know what happened. This is important. I know you know what's important. Let's have a conversation about what happened that morning. Were you at 320 West Streetsboro Street?
No, I don't recall no addresses, no nothing. I don't remember no
Were you
address.
at a home in Hudson, Ohio on April 19th?
No, I can't recall. Yeah, well, I don't remember, but no, I wasn't.
Were you with this man?
No, I don't remember that man.
2023.
I don't remember that man. I don't know.
You do know. You do know.
No.
Terreionna. I'm trying to help you there. You have to.
How you gonna help me?
I don't know. Why don't you talk to me and find out? Let's talk. Let's have a conversation about it. I want to talk about what happened on April 19th in the city of Hudson at 328 West Streetsboro Street between you and Todd Warren.
Well, I wish I could be a good Samaritan and help you out, but
nobody can help you if you don't help yourself. We only see one side of it from what happened there. We want to hear your side of it. We want to know what happened that night. There's more to it. We just want to know. We want to talk about it. I can tell. Just say it. Just talk to us. Come on, Terreionna, we're sitting there having a conversation. We're talking, right? We're talking. You guys met on Bumble on April 16th. You had a conversation on April 16th.
But if you know everything, I don't know. You know more than me.
That's not true. You know it's not true. I can only tell you what I know. And that's everything that I just shown you. You met Todd Morgan on Bumble on April 16th. You had a conversation. You exchanged phone numbers. You then went to cell phone text messaging back and forth or FaceTime. FaceTimed each other. You drove to the city of Hudson the morning of April 19th after midnight. You went to 328 West Streetsboro Street to meet Todd Morgan. You stayed there overnight. Todd Morgan sent you a cash app payment in the morning. April 19th for $50. And then there was another attempt for $1,000 from his account to yours. Your phone was there. Your car was there. Something happened, Terreionna. We need to know what happened. Terreionna, talk to me. Get it off of your chest. Get it out of your mind. Let it go. Talk to us about this. Help us understand what happened.
Yeah.
You do know.
What's $50 not enough?
You do know. Why would he say $50?
But you said it's not. It's only $50. I agree with you. Is that not enough?
I don't know. I don't record no cash app, so I wouldn't know. I don't know.
Terreionna, let's look.
$50 is not a lot, is it?
Agree?
Okay. Right, you agree?
Yes. Why do you try to get thousands? Let's talk. Let's talk. Why did he send you $50 at 7 o'clock in the morning?
I don't recall. I don't recall.
Why were you?
I have multiple people sending me cash apps. Go put my cash apps up. So you will see I have multiple more than that transaction.
Okay, so let's talk about it. Because I couldn't send you $50 right now. I don't know what your cash name is. So at some point, right, you and Todd had a conversation about money. You had a conversation that led you to give him your cash tag name or cash app. That's the only way he was able to send you $50, right? So you had a conversation with him, correct? About money. Terreionna, you do remember.
I'm telling you, I don't remember. I have conversations with what? Multiple meetings, so I don't remember. And shame to say it, but it is what it is.
What is it? What is it?
I'm saying I'm ashamed to say that I don't remember about who I'm with or who I talk to. I don't remember. Sometimes it's not that deep.
All right, Terreionna, you okay? So we've been sitting here for a while. We've had conversations about a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff that you just don't know about, right? You don't know. You don't know. But I think you do know, okay? That's the problem that we're having. I think you know a lot more than what you want to talk about. And if you sit here and you don't know everything, there's really not much that we can do for you. You can't help yourself in any situation if you don't talk about it.
Right.
I mean, does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you don't talk about it, nobody knows.
So you can't talk about what you don't know about.
You can't talk about what you don't know about. However, you know a lot more than what you're willing to talk about. Okay? I know that. You know that. Sergeant Rock knows that.
Who is Sergeant Rock? This Sergeant
This
Rock?
guy right over here now. So, you're aware of the charge. I know that if I was in this situation, I would have a lot to say. I would have a lot to say because of that charge. Okay? If you can't talk to us about this, there's not a lot that we can do to help you. It's not going to look that great for you. Okay? The judge is going to look at this.
I can fight this because I don't know what you talking about. You talking about...
What am I talking about?
I can fight this for sure, and I definitely will go beyond.
Okay? So with everything I've been saying to you, with your intentions to fight this, Don't you think you
Why
have
would
some
you try
answers?
to tarnish me if
Well, give me
anything?
some answers, Terreionna. Tell me why I shouldn't. Every question I ask you is, I don't know, I don't remember, I don't know, I don't remember. So what am I supposed to say? She said she didn't know. She said she didn't remember. You have an opportunity right now. I'm sitting across the table from me and in the same room with two detectives to tell us what happened. And you may not believe that it's going to help you out. You may not believe that. But in reality, it may. You've seen what we have. And there's even more. There's even more, okay? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to rewind here. I'm going to rewind. Now I'm going to go back, and I'm going to run through some things. I know, we know, that you know Todd Morgan. We know that. It's been established. You've had conversations with him on April 16th through a dating app. You two exchanged phone numbers through the dating app. The conversations then stop between you two on the dating app. And then goes into text messaging, FaceTime, maybe even some email. I know you guys talked outside of Bumble. You came up with a time to meet up in agreement. You traveled from Cleveland to Hudson, Ohio on the morning of April 19th after midnight. You went to 328 West Eastboro Street on April 19th. You were there for approximately 6-7 hours. Okay? Your car was there. Your phone was there. Witnesses identified you. There's a Cash App payment to you from Todd Morgan at 7 o'clock in the morning. The phone records verify that. His bank account verifies that. Your Cash App account verifies that. Witnesses, neighbors, they hear gunshots coming out of the house at around 7:15 in the morning, which drew their attention to outside their windows.
What they tell you that's me? I don't know.
Yep, she said she didn't know. This is her being taken into custody. Last time on the streets. Her confession and plea deal.
Yes, to his family. I'm very sorry, and I hope that one day that you can find it in your hearts to forgive me.
Like we say, do not throw your life away. Take heed and learn from the mistakes of others. And that is what it is. International Star Media, the Gold Star Standard, at the Gold Star Standard. Reactions, reviews, and news you can use. Once again, I am your host, International Yada, for the records and the dollars. And hey, don't throw your life away. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And we will see you on the next one.